tell us below in the comments about your worst workplace pooping experience. I want to know. Not in a weird way, but just like in a.
I've heard that like women don't even poop like at the office. I heard they don't.
I thought women just don't poop in general.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Episode 15, Inside the Box. We're back. Today we're just chatting. We thought we might, we've been away for a while, so we wanted to, film another pod as soon as we could. We were talking about some interesting we were debating some stuff earlier, and we were talking about the difference between working remote and working in an office. Because I work remote. No, I work in an office and you work remote.
We were talking about the differences in dynamics between working, cohabitating with your coworkers in a way versus having the house to yourself and working from home. And people work from home in a variety of different ways. Sometimes you have a family, sometimes you're a single man, sometimes you have a girlfriend. And I feel like that affects it a lot too, in a lot of ways.
I mean,
but that also depends on whether your girlfriend or wife is going to work or staying at home as well. But we'll get into all that later. First thing that I want to say, working in an office, you have to go to the bathroom among your coworkers. And it's something that I despise personally because when I'm in the bathroom, I like it to be my alone time. I like it to be my zen time.
I feel that.
And I feel like when I used to be in the office bathroom, especially in the morning times when you haven't had your coffee yet, or maybe right after your coffee.
You just had your coffee.
You just had me. I used to get in the office 7 a.m, slam coffee. Sometimes I would forget to have my coffee until like later in the morning because I would just be so focused. Once I had my coffee, I'd probably, start the feelings would start coming on, and then I'd have my second cup of coffee and then the feelings would really come on. And then I would jet over, check the sanctuary. If you don't know what the sanctuary is, it's the bathroom inside your office that
it's a single person
usually it's a single person bathroom, like a handicap bathroom or whatever you want to call it sometimes.
It's not a handicap, but
it's a single.
Some places it would be, but
some places it's the nice bathroom that doesn't have multiple stalls.
It's just one room, like it's a family restroom basically.
Yes.
Like the door locks, it's one, and you have like a whole room, it's private. Everybody in the office is gunning for that, like from the hours of 7 till literally like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
You can't, it's hard to get, you have to time it right. You got to make sure.
People would wait outside.
Low-key, they would walk around the office and like be scoping it, waiting for the person to get out just so they could go.
Yeah, so you could have your private, and then the vent would be super loud in there too, so that any sort of terrible morning poops that you're having would be disguised by the vent and no one would be able to hear you, versus as in the other bathrooms, dead silence, the completely dead silence. You could hear a pin drop in those things.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be sitting in the bathroom in the morning and I would hear the plops of my neighbors and it was terrible. I hate it.
That's very graphic.
It's very graphic.
Honestly, I don't really think about that anymore.
No, it's something that you tune out eventually.
I've grown up to a point.
Tell them about, we're not going to disclose any names here, but there is a character that we need to.
I don't know if I can even say that on here, but there is.
We might have to cut this out.
There is a person in the bathroom at this place of.
At your place of business.
This place of business that we allegedly may or may not have worked or still work at. But this man would go into the bathroom and it freaks me out. It allegedly freaks me out every time, bro. He goes in there and he starts muttering to himself like words. He starts talking about crazy shit like he's insane or something. And you'll be in the stall and you'll hear him. He'll bang shit. Have you heard him bang? Like,
really?
Slam the door. Like, he'll come in, slam the door, and then you'll just hear
I may have heard him bang the toilet paper rack thing.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And he'll whisper. He'll just kind of whisper to himself.
Like, imagine like Draco Malfoy
Vibes,
from Harry Potter. That's the sort of vibe that
it's just like you're hearing whispers from like the other stall, and it's like, what is he talking about? Like he's out of his mind. And you're like, how's this guy employed here?
Yep. But I mean, outside of pooping, another thing about The Office that is not my favorite is when you have to have small talk with coworkers that you probably wouldn't hang out with outside of the office. That's something that can be difficult at times. It's something that I think is relatable to a lot of people. And maybe if you're even a remote person like me, you know, it's difficult to play off you know, interactions sometimes. But you know, that's some play off interactions with people,
but
have small talk with people.
If you're remote.
But if you're remote, sometimes you'll meet your coworkers at small events throughout the year. Is that not very common, you don't think?
Yeah, probably, but that's weird when you meet them.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like when you meet your remote coworkers for the first time.
Yeah, because remote fucks are just unsocial. Like
no, not always.
Not always, but like if you think about it, you don't know your coworkers really.
You really don't.
You have like Zoom meetings with.
You have a vague idea of who they are.
And then I feel like remote work is great. Like if you have a family and kids, like it's super nice.
Yeah.
Because this is a debate. Like it's remote versus office. So we're going to debate right now about it. That's what's happening. So I think when you go into an office, yeah, the small talk can be annoying. Like I agree. There's some people that it's just like, I don't want to talk to you. Like we have nothing in common. This is just fake. But then like, it's also like you do have something in common. You're stuck in that office.
Yeah.
It's like, there's something that it's like, kind of, there's a camaraderie that comes with it. You're like, we all are here. We all are doing our jobs, and we're stuck in this this office.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like low-key politics in the office, but it's like, it's really like, I think some places they have more politics than others, but like really you can just be like, hey, and keep walking, you know what I mean?
The interesting thing about remote work, at least for my industry, where it's like you work remote and then you all come together for an event, whether it's a company event or like an actual work event or a holiday party like the one that I'm eventually going to
more to talk about probably.
There's a lot to talk about, but I guess what I was saying is when you're meeting them for the first time, you're politicking for the first time in person, and all the politics almost like exacerbate and are amplified in like a small amount of time because you only have 4 days to like have politics, you know, and like get an interpretation of people's personalities and stuff like that. It's a lot different.
Such different dynamic, because like in an office, you technically spend more time with your coworkers than your own family.
That's something that is fascinating to me.
You don't realize it, but like you are actually low key kind of closer to your coworkers than your friends and family.
Yeah.
You spend 40 hours a week. That's like a majority of the week. Pretty much. It's almost a majority of the week.
If there's, let's say,
how many hours are in a week?
10 to 12 hours of daylight. The rest you're sleeping.
Right.
So, and then work week. So that'd be around like
10 times 7. There's like
60 hours.
It's like 80 hours in a week you're awake.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah.
40 of those.
60. Yeah. On the weekends.
40 of those are in the office. So like
it's just half work week.
Half of your time you're with coworkers. So I think it really matters like
who your coworkers are.
Yeah. Like,
it really does matter.
Your coworkers.
Do you drop in the comments below. Do you like your coworkers? Do you get along with your coworkers? I'm not going to say any negative things here because we can just focus on the positives. And the negatives are easy to understand. You know what the negatives are, but
bad coworkers?
Like, yeah, the negatives are, you know, if you don't like your coworkers, essentially.
But, right.
Do you like your coworkers? Do you enjoy spending time with them? Would you hang out with a few of your coworkers outside of work? Or do you not have any coworkers that you would hang out with outside of work at all?
That must suck. I think that's like people who are like really depressed and they maybe not really depressed.
No, like
People who hate their job. It's probably because they don't like any of their coworkers.
Yeah. No,
You know?
that's a huge contributing factor to it.
Like besides the work, good coworkers can make or break a situation.
100%.
Like the job can absolutely suck, but you can have good coworkers and you're like, okay, like I can do this.
Yeah.
But then if your coworkers suck, it's
I have a friend at he works at,
O'Reilly's.
I think it was O'Reilly's, or he's gonna get mad at me if I don't know if he's gonna watch this. Probably not, but
Definitely not.
it was a mechanic shop back in my hometown, and he's just like, all of his coworkers are crazy. He says he has a coworker that a girl comes in to get her car serviced, and he's like talking to her, and he comes over to his coworker. He's talking to the girl and is like, "Oh yeah, like I can help you. Like I can, go into the car and do this work for you or whatever." And then just starts talking to the customer, and then the guy got like super pissed off at him. He's like, "You ruined my chances with that girl." Like
Oh my
all this sort of
gosh.
stuff. And he's just like, "Bro, like she's just a customer. Like she wasn't." And like imagine just like having to deal with those sorts of dynamics and
Bro,
stuff. It's
I've
just
had
hilarious.
working in a restaurant, I remember like
Restaurant industry is a wild west
I feel like you're
of workplace politics.
100% gonna have coworkers you don't like.
Oh, yeah.
You're in a restaurant.
Totally.
Like that's different, than working
And the power complex between
the manager.
the managers and the staff is pretty significant in the
Yeah, and usually
industry.
someone's like has a relation with the manager. Like that's always going on.
Yeah.
Not always, but that's more frequent. Like
I would say it's significantly more
restaurant.
frequent in a restaurant than in like a white collar like office job.
no, people used to be able to like the managers used to bang their secretaries in offices, like white collar,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like that. I feel like that
used to be a
probably
popular
used to be a
norm.
thing.
Yeah.
Now it's like you can't do that.
Yeah.
You definitely can't do that. Rightly so. Like that shouldn't be going on. But
Bring that back. No, just
whoa,
no.
chill.
Whoa, no.
But
Actually, wait,
yeah. Anyways,
dude. I have some lore that we have to talk about off camera that you just reminded me of.
really?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
Yeah. Wait.
Subscribe to the Patreon and
Subscribe to the Patreon. You can hear the lore, but not in this episode. The lore is too deep and
dude. But
controversial.
I think back to the original debate of being in an office versus working remote. My argument is the perfect medium is like a hybrid situation.
Yeah.
Because
You want the hybrid.
you have told me, told me this,
Yeah.
and I've kind of seen it. It's becomes a struggle to motivate when you're just in your house and you're trying to work.
Yeah.
Like there's no incentive to get up, do the work.
Yeah.
Like if I have to drive all the way to my office, so I'm getting up, I'm taking a shower, I'm getting ready, I'm showing up, like I'm getting to the office, like I'm already in work mode by the time I get there, and it's like, what am I gonna do? Just go there and like not work?
That's the thing. It's like you've put in work to get to work.
There's a
So-
ritual.
Yeah.
I think it's like a ritual. I have like a ritual in the morning, and it's like I'm here to get shit done. Like
Yeah.
I'm ready, and I'm coming in ready. I dress up, like I not dress up, but like I try to look good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dude.
look good, feel good, play good. Like that's a whole thing. I'm like
Yeah.
getting in the mindset. But then if I was doing this at home, and I do work at home,
And you're
Fridays.
you're a lot different. Like be real.
no,
When
for sure,
When you work at home, it's a lot different. Yeah.
it's different. I just kind of like
Go through the
I worked very hard, but it's just different. Like, it's way
you
easier
grind.
to
You do
chill.
grind. It's a lot easier to chill. It's a lot easier to go on your phone without a boss looking at you.
Exactly.
It's a lot easier to get distracted. It's a lot easier to listen to YouTube videos out loud and stuff. But like, I'm pretty good about just like putting my phone on the side of my desk and only using it to like do phone calls and stuff and like actual work stuff, because I do want to be good at my job. I want to be a good performer. I want to do well. But there's a lot more temptations, I'd say,
Yeah,
that when you're at home versus when you're at the workplace.
it takes more discipline.
It does.
Like it takes like an extra level of self-motivation. One thing I will say though is going home in traffic fucking sucks. Like that's one part that's really like that makes you think about like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Kind of like, okay, I'm literally in a car behind 5 million cars. Like
Yeah.
I hate
I
traffic.
hated it so much. And when I was in traffic, an hour of traffic every day, I would think about it's an hour to come home in traffic, right?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
It's like 40 minutes.
If you hear
Sometimes it's like 20,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's an hour.
If you hear rumbling in the background, we
Are getting bombed.
we're not going to tell you what military base we live near because we don't want to oust our boys. We live next to a military base and they'd be dropping bombs and stuff. And it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it shakes our house.
It's-
We're miles.
Our entire house is shaking right now.
We're literally miles from the base. The sound of freedom.
Like many miles, like a decent amount of miles.
Like 20 miles.
Yeah.
Probably like 20 to 30 miles from.
And it's shaking our house.
We might be 50 miles from where these bombs are actually exploding.
Yeah. So if that can give you any sort of empathy for what we did to Japan.
If you're a foreign invader, keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind, Russia.
Dude, America is so bad, bro. The neighbor,
We got bad man.
someone was like, sound of freedom when I was talking about the bombs. Dude, that's not the sound of freedom. That is the sound of
War.
of a country that has completely destroyed many parts of the world and killed thousands of people
Yeah.
throughout the whole globe.
Hey, but that's not what this episode's about.
Right, we're talking about working.
Yeah, we're talking about
Remote versus.
we're not talking about
remote
war
versus-
atrocities on this episode.
We should categorize like the different areas of like.
Well, we have pooping, we have coworker small talk, we have politics, and we have transportation.
Politics.
Commute.
I think politics is much better in the office.
I think it is too.
Like it's more entertaining.
Also, in remote work, I'm not saying that like workplace romances and stuff like that is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing, and like it's fun in some ways. I could get into a lot of trouble saying this.
It's another dynamic that is.
It's another dynamic that adds flavor and character to the workplace.
I agree. I think that
I currently have a girlfriend and I do not partake in any sort of workplace romances, but I observe them and I find them hilarious and entertaining.
it's funny because there's like a certain level of like civility you have to maintain in the office, but there's also layers to it. Like how you could, when you see like a workplace, someone having a crush on someone else in the workplace, it's like it's not the same as like seeing that real world.
A regular crush.
Because they can't like you can't. You're limited in certain.
What's an analogy that we could use for it? It's like you're sitting in a in prison when you go to like visit the prisoner and there's that plexiglass like screen.
Oh
between you.
yeah.
It's like you
That's a
can.
good analogy, bro.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting on one side of that and you can like see each other and the vibes, but you can't like. Yeah, you can't.
It's like imagine like say it's like a male prisoner, a female prisoner, but they're also like working in cahoots and they're doing criminal business. They can't talk about the criminal business through the plexiglass, but they still like it's there.
Yeah,
Like they could still be doing it, but they have to do it in secret. Like they have to use code.
Yeah,
like stuff like that.
Code of conduct.
I would never do that, and I would never do that just so people know.
I wanna switch the topic for one moment and say, if you and I were blue collar instead of white collar jobs, like office jobs, and we were in the trades, what sort of trades do you think we would work? I'm just curious, like if you had to pick like a trade, like something you do with your hands.
I could see you doing like, honestly, bro, I could see you doing plumbing.
Really?
Yeah, plumber's crack or whatever. I could see you doing like carpentry, like
I
walls
think I would do like
Yeah.
carpentry.
and roofs, maybe.
Roofing? Nah, I don't
No
think.
roofing.
Man, it's just the
I could see
conditions.
windows too, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that a trick?
Dude, that guy that did the windows earlier today, he was in and out of here in 10 minutes. And
Damn.
probably your dad, someone probably paid him a significant amount of money for 10 minutes of work.
I don't know how much. It's what costs money is the actual window, I think,
Yeah,
more than
the glass. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not sure.
Wonder how much he's working on the labor.
What trade would I do?
I think you'd be an electrician.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Just what else would I do? Like that's probably
Yeah,
you're pretty spot on. I feel like
yeah.
electricians make banks.
They
I
do.
think.
They have like a certain in the trades. Like my first job was talking to tradesmen all day.
Oh,
The electricians always had like a certain vibe to them, and you totally fit that.
Really?
Yeah, it's.
I mean, it is like a
But-
white collar trade.
It is. It's
You
like
know what I
it
mean?
is. Yeah.
My friend's actually his dad has like he's an electrician, has like a whole company. And he was like gonna be an electrician. Now he just works at the valet.
Mm. Seems like the valet, you make enough money to get by.
Yeah.
Like, but you're not making bank, I guess.
I mean, I'm not gonna air out.
Yeah,
business, but-
you're right. Okay, but I just wanted to side note that electrician, possible plumber, or carpentry. I think that's pretty accurate.
Plumbers actually make a lot of money.
My friend Alex has a fucking
Oh yeah.
condo now,
He
dude.
doesn't look like a plumber at all.
Well,
Actually, he does look like Mario.
yeah, he does.
He does.
Hey, shout out, Alex. You look like Mario, and you were getting your bag. Respect. Okay, back to office versus remote.
Topic.
I know. I just wanted to say that. Back to office versus remote. Because tradesmen don't deal with office
Yeah.
versus remote. They just go
Kinda
on the
nice.
job site and just do their thing. Yeah. And there's no politics. Or there are politics, but not as much. I'm by myself for about 10 to 15 seconds, so I'm gonna make the most of it. Tell us below in the comments about your worst workplace pooping experience. I want to know. Not in a weird way, but just like in a way that I can relate to you
I
a little
think
bit.
that
I find
we're not getting the full perspective because we don't have a woman here that works in office. I've heard that like women don't even poop like at the office. I've heard they don't.
I thought
really.
women just don't poop in general.
Yeah, that's what I thought. too.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder about that.
Yeah. My girlfriend told me that. No, I'm not gonna say that.
What'd you say?
She said that they do poop. She ousted them. How about she's gone to the bathroom before. I don't know what she did in there, but also if you want to remain anonymous, you can cut your name out as well. But anyways,
Yep.
what's the next sort of dynamic between office?
Bathroom.
We've done the bathroom.
Bathroom remote wins.
Remote wins. Yeah, okay. Definitely. 100%.
Okay, so that's one remote one, office 0.
Politics, we've lost. Remote lost.
Office wins politics because it's more entertainment, it's more drama.
Yeah.
It's kind of more fun. It's like remote people go on their fucking cameras in their PJs and they're just like, hey, like it's like, what are we doing here? This is why a lot of companies are like calling their people back in because they're not working. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it's like,
Somewhere.
where is the
It requires
the-
requires a high level of trust in your employees.
where is the drama that needs to be in an office? Like you need some fun. Like I feel like remote takes all the fun out of like the office dynamic.
Just wait till you meet my coworkers. You'll see.
Okay, that's true. Well, at least you get to meet them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Like I don't think I would have been in this industry that I'm in right now. We're always talking about like we're always skating by our jobs. It's so funny.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, like,
we can't
we-
talk directly about our jobs, but we're just like meandering around it. It's whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't think I would work in the industry that I'm in unless I knew I would be able to meet my coworkers and go to these things in person because it adds a
Yeah.
more.
It would just be robotic.
Yeah, it would just be lame.
Okay, so politics. We'll give office the win.
Office gets the win on politics. There's two. Okay, let's just cover what we have so far. We have politics, we have food, we have I think not having to deal with any of the small talk. I was going to bring up food.
Okay.
I was going to bring up food. And the fact that if you meal prep and you're good at that and you can do that at your house, then remote wins, I would say. Like if you have meal prepped food like ready to go and you can just go eat it whenever you want.
Well, you can do the same thing at the office.
Yeah, but you have to like bring the Tupperware in the backpack and like put it in the fridge.
Unless your company feeds you.
That's true.
So it's like.
But what are they feeding you on Tuesday?
True.
With nothing else.
That's true.
Just Domino's pizza.
I feel like
Domino's
food.
Pizza.
I feel like food is.
Remote wins for food.
I don't even feel like that should be a category, to be honest.
It is. You have to eat every day.
But like,
that's a big focal point.
But like, what if you like going out to lunch? Then office is fun.
I do like going out to lunch. I do like going out to lunch with the boys.
We'll move that one back. We'll debate that one more later. So we have bathroom. So 1-1 basically, politics and bathroom. It's 1-1. Then transportation.
Office remote wins. Remote wins.
Transportation. Logistics.
Commute. There's no commute.
That's nice.
0.
That's nice.
Save money on gas.
Mm-hmm.
No traffic at all ever. And more free time after you get off work because you don't have to sit in traffic after work.
Yeah. The only way you can, if you live like 5 minutes from your office,
like just sick,
you know, like
yeah, like
that would be sick.
That up.
But the next thing is flexibility of time.
Remote
wins. I think we have a fundamental like kind of disagreement on this in a way, because it's like, sure, your time's very important, but it's like, what are you actually doing with that time?
Yeah.
If you're working remote and you're just using the time to just not do anything productive, one could look at that as not a great thing.
And I've kind of done both. I've been super productive some days and fit in a lot of cool stuff, and then other days I haven't been as productive after work and like used it well. So that's something that if I'm doing it every day and I'm doing something cool after work when I have all this free time, then I'm justifying it.
And it's also like,
drop in the comments below how you have quit nicotine.
Yeah, so we were talking about time. Okay, so I think like having the free time to like that remote work grants you is a good thing if you like have another business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's too easy to fill that time with stuff that's okay, it might be cool, it might be fun, but it's like, is that what you should be doing at this point in your life? That's why I say, like, if you have a family, if you have a family, you're at a certain point in life, it makes way more sense to be remote, because it's like, it's time to, like, you can enjoy time with your kids. Like, being remote when you have a family is like, the ideal setting.
Ideal, yeah.
Because you could just always be with your kids. You could still get the work done. But when you're in the beginning of your career and you're trying to like make a career, like you don't even have a career fully like set, you know? It's like you need to be figuring that out. You don't need to be, but I feel like you should be.
Yeah.
You know, you should be working to figure out how can I like really support myself and like have a career that like is worthwhile. So for flexibility and time, I would say it's kind of a draw, because it just depends. Like
it's very subjective in where you are in your life, because if you're someone who's 18 years old, or probably not 18, but I would say 21, 22, you're just getting out of college, looking for your first entry-level job. Try and find something that has coworkers that are your same age in the city that you're living in, and you have an in-person office, because you need to make those connections, because in the future when you have maybe other jobs that you're looking at or stuff, You need references. You need people to vouch for you. You need a network of people that are
think
in your
about it.
city.
Think about if you got a remote job straight after college, you would have zero
Zero network. Yeah.
and then like after that job's over, what are you gonna do? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I feel like almost like a ton of people at the place I work, like they're getting jobs through people that have worked there, or they're like learning about stuff. Like you meet friends, like you
I
build
have friends. Yeah.
foundations. Like, you have
The
like a
friends.
bunch of
Yeah.
friends from that thing. You know what I mean? So it's flexibility and time. Yes, you get more of that with remote. But on the other hand, relationships, network, being in the office is way better. And career growth. I feel like easier to grow your career in an office. You know, you're going to be more motivated. You're going to be more focused by being in the office. Two, you're also building those connections and those meaningful work and career relationships that can pay off later on. Like, there's people who like they might leave and start their own business and like boom, you get hired there because you got to work with them. They got to see you in person.
That happens a lot.
Yeah,
All
for
the
sure. And if you're like working remote, it's like harder to know, like, say someone is like has this great business idea, but they're working remote. Like, are they necessarily going to hire their remote coworkers, or are they going to hire people from their own life they actually have more experience with? It's like you don't
And
really know
also,
people like through remote work as much.
also, when someone is hiring a new person for their company or their startup, it's so much easier for them to hire someone that they already know and already have a relationship and some trust in.
I've worked with, yeah.
I've worked with, than someone that's a complete stranger that they haven't really met before. So yeah,
Yeah, I agree. So I think
we're at a tie. We're at a draw.
we're
so
literally
far.
at a tie. I think the moral is one is not better than the other, really.
Yeah.
Necessarily. It's just subjective and like where are you at, what do you want to do? My perspective is someone our age can benefit more from like a hybrid situation, or
Yeah.
at least some in office.
Yeah.
Because like honestly,
And my situation kind of is hybrid in a way.
not really. I mean, semi. It's not hybrid.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. There's
But
only one. Yeah.
But it's less remote than some other jobs because you do get to like see your coworkers on a semi-regular
I
basis,
can't imagine working a job where I would just never meet them. That'd be crazy.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's like,
I don't know if I could do that. Everyone wants the remote job
Right?
until you get the remote
and then it's
job.
like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Because like another friend of ours has a remote job, and like he's told me he's just like, I don't know what to do all the time. Like I'm bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like at least like when you work like with people, like that's why it's fun on Fridays that you're here working,
Yeah.
because it's like we can talk shit, like we
Yeah.
can, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you want to banter,
Yeah.
Banter is like one of the best parts of like working in an office.
Yeah.
Is like banter. And when you're alone, you don't get that banter.
Just a bit of banter.
A little banter.
Just a little banter.
And like if you're doing sales like us, it's really good banter usually.
It's fantastic banter.
It's great.
Extremely entertaining. It's a drama. It's hilarity. It's hatred. It's
hatred, yeah.
emotions.
Dude,
It's wonderful.
the sales banter
Top-notch.
is not like other
Not at all.
aspects of the company. Like,
Not at all.
like I worked in HR for a company.
Yeah, the banter there is non-existent, probably.
I mean, there's banter, but it's like very low level, soft banter. And it's more like kind of just like girl gossip.
It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, oh my God, you got a new haircut? That's crazy.
Can you please file these papers for me?
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so swamped today. Can you add this thing for me?
Like, oh my gosh. I was at Starbucks and the line was so long. Like, I almost was late to work. That's like,
Did you see the new matcha place open at the UTC mall? That's crazy.
Matcha.
Bro, I was at
People love matcha.
Sidetrack.
Insane.
If you're at the UTC mall waiting in that godforsaken matcha line at that new Hacha, Becha, Matcha, whatever the fuck it is, you're stupid and you shouldn't wait an hour and a half for a matcha. You should come back if you want the matcha, come back, time it at a time where there's not a million people there, and don't wait in a long ass line and get your matcha and go on with your day. But if you're waiting an hour and a half for your matcha,
Dude,
you're wasting your time.
Matcha is not good enough to wait.
It's not good enough.
I don't even really like matcha.
Tastes kind of like grass.
Bitter and like papery or like sandy. It's like,
yep.
Maybe I haven't had a good matcha. I had a conversation about this.
I saw a video of this new one at the UTC mall. I was just there doing some holiday shopping for myself, no one else, of course. That was very self-centered. Anyways, I went to Uniqlo. Shout out Uniqlo, you're wonderful. Please sponsor the pod. And new matcha place opened up. I think I saw it on social media recently. Line wrapping like down an entire corridor of the mall. These people are probably for just matcha.
That's
for a drink that's probably $10. That has some like puffy, like they put like a whipped matcha thing like on the top of it.
And that's it.
And yeah, it's supposed to be like better. I don't know.
Why do people like matcha so much?
Dude, I think it's like a psyop. I don't know what.
Is it like a status thing?
I think it is. It's like it's like I can afford a $10 beverage.
Please tell us why.
Why is matcha so popular?
Why do you guys like matcha so much?
Why not? Why?
You know the performative male thing?
There used to be like a frappuccino or something like a what is it? Like a vanilla bean frappuccino from Starbucks is like a sugary drink that was like super popular.
Yeah.
That was like the high school bev back in LA for me, like the frappuccino.
Now it's like healthy and green.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Like people just think it's better than like coffee.
I don't know.
I really want to know, like, because I know you guys don't love the taste of that shit.
Yeah,
it's
like,
not that good.
Like a frappuccino just tastes like a milkshake. Like I understand why it was popular. It's just like a sugary milkshake disguised as a coffee.
There's so many coffee drinks like lattes, macchiatos, cappuccinos that taste way better than a matcha.
Yeah, like I got a mocha today and it was tremendous.
Yeah,
I would totally.
And like, okay, mocha has sugar, but if you get a latte, it's just you can have like oat milk.
Yeah,
and coffee. It's healthy. It's not bad for you. But matcha tastes like grass ground up in a cup.
We got sidetracked again.
So bad.
We got sidetracked again.
No, I really want to talk about this.
No,
it's actually crazy, bro. How
popular it is.
Dude,
it's so popular.
Every single woman I know likes matcha or drinks it now. And
that's why I think it's a new thing. I think it's a psyop. I think it's like the matcha.
What's the point of the psyop? What are they trying to
sell?
do?
Like to pivot women to buying a new beverage and like keep stuff fresh. It's like the frappuccino got old and now they need, it's like the iPhone 17 of
like chai latte is not good.
Yes, a chai latte. That's what it was. I think it was like a chai latte.
Chai lattes
was popular.
And now
chai lattes are so 2024.
Bro. Like
get with the program. Come on.
We're in 2025.
About to be in 2020.
Yeah, we're in 2026.
Okay, wait, let's predict the new beverage. Let's predict what the 2026 beverage is going to be.
I think it's going to be like matcha. It's like taro or something.
I think matcha, but instead of green, it's going to be white.
It's white like, matcha?
It's like vanilla matcha or something like that. No?
No, I think...
Is that a myth?
We have to...
Is it not? It can't be real related.
It has to be a real drink.
I think it'd be just like they changed the color of the matcha, so it's like new, but it's still matcha, but it's just a different color.
Hey, if we knew, we would be rich.
That's so true.
You know what? Like, if we really knew, we wouldn't be.
People are doing studies on this shit though, right? Dude, they're probably like mass research.
There will be a new one. Like I feel like the
drop your 2026 most popular beverage predictions in the comments because 2025 was matcha
Trendy beverage
by
of the year.
far.
Yeah, I think the
Far and
matcha's
away.
gonna have a good run. It's gonna last for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go into, because look, we're just now talking about matcha. It's been happening, but like
Yeah.
it's gonna push.
The stock is still rising.
It's still gonna
We
keep
don't know
going
when
on.
to do it.
Because like now I'm gonna have to try matcha. Like
You haven't had one before?
I've had one, but like not in a while. No, the thing is, bro, I had matchas back in like
I had matchas
2018.
before them shits was popular.
Bro, I was having matchas in 2018 and I was like, whatever, like it's fine. It's a matcha, like it's a green caffeinated drink. But now it's like a trend. So technically I was on this before anyone was on it. I was having matchas, bro. Every matcha I've had since then has just been really bad. Like I don't like the taste.
Yeah. I think my favorite beverage, I'm not gonna lie, is a white mocha from Starbucks. That thing hits every single time. It's like the perfect amount of sweetness and coffee, but it's sugary. It gives me the sugar rush and the coffee rush at the same time.
Damn.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I just like plain coffee, like no sweetener. I love a cold brew.
If
I
I'm-
love a really
If I'm at Starbucks, I'm probably getting the white mocha, but if I'm just at home, it's the Pike's Place coffee pod the entire way.
no black coffee hits.
It hits.
It hits. Cold brew. I
That's
love
another
cold
thing
brew,
about
bro.
The Office that we can relate this to, is coffee.
Yeah.
And I
the
think
coffee-
at home wins, because you can have
we have a Keurig. One of my coworkers has a Keurig setup.
who's the Keurig guy now?
Amaru.
That used to be me. I used to have a Keurig back
Yeah,
then.
he has that
He has a nice
thing
one.
right there. Yeah.
Sweat.
I've used it like once. This episode's worthless. No, it's not.
It's not worthless, but there may be some editing that AJ, you're at will to cut out what you think is not entertaining and keep what you think is entertaining. It's completely up to you.
Yeah.
We
Thank
trust you.
God we have AJ.
Yeah.
He is a goat. All right, I think that's it.
I think that's going to be the end of the episode.
Yeah.
We came to zero conclusion as to whether work from home is better or not. I think that it's subjective.
Yeah, I
think that at the end of the day,
you take what we said and make your own decision.
Yeah.
Let us know. And then also let us know why you like matcha, why the fuck it's so popular. And if you have any predictions for what the drink of 2026 is going to be, let us know.
and
So we
don't
can-
wait in a line for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Episode 15.
Or don't. Peace.